Hello there, people with internet, and hello again. I'm TheMBmulti. Welcome to part 26 of my Rome 2 Total War Let's Play campaign is Egypt. In the previous episodes, I had, at least hopefully for the final time, a civil war. Not because I want to get rid of all the political parties, because I already know that that is impossible, but because that was just out of spite. I just wanted to kill the guy for creating his own political party, just because he was an asshole, so I was an asshole right back to him. And he's dead now. Also, who's also dead is our pharaoh, unfortunately. He died. Pharaoh Ptolemy II died of old age. So Ptolemy III is now our beloved pharaoh. And he is... where on earth is he? He is here. He had to retake Armavir because of the civil war. But yeah, so when the next political party forms... I keep clicking here instead of going to politics. When the next political party forms, I will leave it alone as long as it is manageable. If it has 3 negative traits and it's a pain in the ass to deal with, I will do another civil war to reset them. But if it's manageable, I will just leave them alone. It really sucks, the politics system in this game, but okay. Speaking of... I don't think I've sent diplomatic missions to people yet. Yeah, I had very poor luck last episode, so hopefully that will be different today. Oh, no, not that. I need you to do this. Yeah, so I need to send diplomatic missions to Sparta, Cyprus, and Athens. Because I want Sea Day from Cyprus. And I need everything except their capitals from Athens and Sparta. Pella, Larissa, Apollonia, Navisos, Popodeva, Anthea, Odessos. I don't really care for Singidun, but if they continue to capture shit over there, then I might as well. Because, yeah, they apparently are at war with the Getae. Oh, and they're also at war with the Lugii. Oh no, that's the Getae, never mind. The Lugii are probably right there. That's why they love the Athenians so much. And they also hate whoever lives there. Who might that be? The Apulii. Another Celtic. Another Dacian tribe, I think. Well, I believe Zambezekatusa is their starting capital, so... We all know what happened at Zambezekatusa. One of the big sieges of Trajan's campaign against the Dacians. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've done everything else. Just give skill to people that need it. Oh, you're missing 4 units. Oh yeah, that's right, because you had that ridiculously atrocious battle. Give you more ammunition. What are you missing? 30 spears and the like.
Speak. I'm listening. Gathering wood.
I have 6 thorax pikes. I need some more 30. I don't exactly remember what the army composition was, but the 4 archers, the 4 cavalry, the 4 archers. That all seems fine. So, didn't I lose the Sobek cultists in this army? So we need 2 Sobek cultists, that means 18. And then we'll have 3 Thurios spears. We'll do it that way. Where is the nearest thing? Oh, there is no... Oh, there's another one of those here. Alright, well, in that case... We have some interesting mercenaries around. Sure, just get those hillmen. That's just temporary. Just get the hillmen temporarily. And then fill the other 2 slots with 30 spears. Once we capture Nicomedia, I'll build a mausoleum there. Well, actually, I should build it at Ephesus because it is near Halicarnassus. Whatever, I'll build a mausoleum here, probably Ephesus. Or in Nicomedia, just really quickly and then convert it to something else. Well, we already have a decent amount of Greek influence here. Oh yeah, well 3 of the 4 settlements are Greek, so that would make sense. See, Celtic is not going down very quickly. It's Eastern that's going down because there's 0 Eastern influence now. Where the hell did that Eastern influence come from anyway? I know the Seleucids had some guys running around, but they never owned anything up there. And I'm pretty sure Pontus is actually entirely Greek. At least in this game they are. In Rome 1 they are a bit of a mix. Oh, look at this. These guys actually do have more missile damage. But maybe that's because they have fucking... They're max rank. They have 3 golden experience. Those are the best archers that I have right here. The best unit, and then with the most amount of skill. And with the level 3 armor and sword upgrades. Almost 200 range. 27 ammunition. Do you have that thing? Yeah, you do. You have it maxed out, actually. And you have that maxed out as well. Very nice. Yeah, you're lucky you have proven leader, because that's what you need. Yeah, you need some authority. So once you level up, you are going to need some authority-based things. So we should upgrade this. Then you can also get Rally and Inspire. That gives Zeal, Cunning. That is not really necessary. No. So we'll just upgrade that, and then we'll give another upgrade for this. What is the final level for this? Just lots of authority. And then still the Rally and Inspire. Alright, and then because this gives authority as well. Just 1 though. So I guess when he upgrades, he still has 2 upgrades left to go. Because of course rank 10 is the final rank. So when he reaches rank 9, I'll upgrade Commander of Men and Proven Leader. And when he reaches rank 10, I'll upgrade Proven Leader again. And then this, I think. Although he doesn't really need any more Cunning, but this is more for the army. Oh, this also increases missile attack range again. Oh, it would also be... increase this one then to 1 rank. So then the archers are even better, even though they're already fucking insane. But yeah, anyway, what's it called? Galatia is our next target. I don't have any treaties with them other than trading, right? Yeah. Yeah, you're super happy with me, but... Oh, come on, I already thought I looked at everything. Well, I don't know. Yeah, so... Hang on, I'm not gonna give her that. I am gonna give her... these 2? But... She's 50, okay. But how do you get a night battle normally? Because you can get night battle through that mod, which is the Traits, Talents, and Toadies mod, and gives you that ability, but... How do you get it normally? Because there's also has to be a way in the vanilla game. Is it you need a lot of cunning for that? No? Commander's effects. Look at how many effects the commander has. I can't even list them all because of how badass he is. Why do you have less... Oh, here. Killing with kindness. Minus 15% morale for all units during battles in foreign territory. Yeah, but how on earth do you get night battles normally then? Because you can get it through the skill wheel. Or was it always a skill in the original game too? I don't know. I don't really play vanilla. This is bad enough. With mods. Alright, send all the diplomats to their missions. Did all the skills. So just end the turn.
We have sinned.
That doesn't matter. Famous scholar, generous tribute, betrayed. Alright, so you have your thing now. Yes, you do. You will have this. Yeah, not the best, but whatever. Do we have barracks are there? So you need to go here for the training. Then I will move you. Force march. Force march you there because this is going to take too long. I want to start the invasion of the Galatians before that. So you're going through here. Yes, I know it's faster to just quickly trespass them and then attack them. Or like quickly trespass them and then have their diplomatic stance with me lowered a little bit. But I try to be a little bit, you know, authentic. Trying to hide the fact that I'm going to invade them by going through the woods there. Making it a bit more difficult for myself. But the end result is that they'll be more surprised when I all of a sudden attack them. Alright, so no critical success again. So let's try this again. I skipped Cyprus, there you are. Yeah, okay, so you attack Ankita, you will help. You attack Nicomedia. We've got 3 armies here to take Tarsus. 4, actually, if we count him. And you that are force marching, you're going to take Iconium. And then we're gonna push through to Pessinus and then straight to Ephesus, and then Galatians are gone. Cide has to be captured through diplomatic means. Same with Pergamon, because I don't want to kill Rhodes. I just want Pergamon for myself and then them to be a satrapy of mine. Or I could kill them. Then I need to discover Knossos because I still haven't figured out that they live there for some reason. Well, we'll do that with the fleet once I go along here. Oh, yeah, also we're upgrading the ports here so that we can actually get this fleet properly sorted out. Oh, yeah, I constantly have to send diplomatic missions to the Greeks out here so that I can hopefully get a critical success and then get their settlements. Yeah, then take all of Anatolia, then take Caucasia. Get the diplomatic missions going, so get all of Greece through those diplomatic missions. And then we're roughly near the end, I think. I do need Italy, but once I have all of Greece, that's just a tiny jump, you know? Across the Adriatic. Betrayed. Famous scholar, famous scholar. Okay, research complete. Child is born. Increase your rank to Matthias. Jesus, fuck you, man. It's so annoying. Alright, please, for the love of God, let them be normal. Alright. Likes Greeks. Militarist. +2 loyalty for 3 turns for each military victory. And so the Parthian families are back for the 2nd time. Or 3rd time maybe even, I don't know. I don't think there are any Eastern factions left anymore. I think they're all dead. Oh, no, I have relations with Eastern factions, it seems. Oh yeah, these guys in Caucasia are Eastern. Yeah, well that sucks because they're gonna die. Okay. Yeah, there, and then we've researched everything in the civil tech tree. Alright, so I will leave them alive. As much as it sucks, and as much as I want to kill them all. Actually, by the way, is it random dudes? Oh, Herodotus! It is the politician that I had that formed the political party. What a dickhead. I actually sent him on a mission earlier because I wanted to indoctrinate him because, you know, he's my... Well, he was a noble, he wasn't a politician, but he was part of my family tree indirectly, and then of course the game was like, no. We have to fucking start a political... We have to. It is inevitable. We are extremely annoying motherfuckers, and we have to do it right now. Oh, nice, he already has a child. Good. He's 22 and 23, alright. Oh, Cyprus is having food issues. No, what are you doing? Oh my god, yeah, way to waste your fucking movement, you fucking retards. My god. Like, she's standing right there, I tell her to go there, and then the pathing goes, wee, just because there's a road there. Like, yeah, I know there's a road there, but can you not see how... I'm not even gonna waste any more words for that fucking atrocious thing that just happened there. What the fuck? Absolute insanity. Way to waste your goddamn movement, man. What the fuck? Alright, so apparently I can upgrade my slave market everywhere, so let's do that. There's enough public order for me to do that as well. That gives public order. There's not enough food here. That we can do that. Yeah, great slave markets. Yeah, mine is 15, so this doesn't matter. You can just draw fruit from the pool. We have, yeah, 321 surplus, so you can just grab your fruit from there. Don't upgrade that because it's useless. Public order is okay, so you can do that. Slave markets, upgrades, public order is fine. And you get this, which gives you food. No more public order though, but does give you food. Oh, that's because the pharaoh's there and stuff. It's like 76, damn. Right, you've got tons of food here. Yeah, upgrade that in Alexandria too for more money. It's already making a ton. Oh, never upgraded this library. And I can leave the rest be. Anything interesting down here? Yeah, another slave market we can upgrade. Wow, there's plus 70, and I'm not even... There's no military presence here whatsoever. It's just plus 70 just by default. It's insane. And here, plus 71. It'll be a bit lower because of those upgrades, but still. Yeah, these things are fantastic. No, not this one. Where is the one that gives faction-wise? Is it wine or no marble? Yeah, plus 4 public order per turn, all provinces. Fucking fantastic. This one too, look at that. +6 public order per turn, all provinces. And it all stacks. And every time you capture a new settlement with that resource, it stacks as well. So that's just fantastic. The longer you keep on going, the more you just collect them all. Here, +4 public order per turn, all provinces again. That gives nothing, right? Yeah, that's just an industry thing. That's nothing interesting, nothing interesting. Any interesting things around here? It's just a random village. Does they have something? No. Oh, you have glassware there, but it doesn't provide faction-wide public order. That's a regular one. Piscinas we already know. The Sparta has marble, but of course I'm not gonna conquer Sparta. Larissa has the horses, right? Yeah. Bologna has wine. Oh yeah, I need to like either get a war with or get an alliance with Carthage because of the fact that I need to conquer Italy. Oh, excuse me. Is this actually the only purple dye resource in the entire game? Because it has to be on a port. Or maybe actually, maybe over there at Tingy. Maybe there's another purple dye resource there. I do kind of remember there being something over there. But, of course, I'm not going to go there. At least not within this campaign. See, another marble. +4 public order per turn everywhere. Ptah's justice. That's the new army, right? I think so. Yeah, they have 0 experience, so it must be. Well, this is the newest army. With the mercenaries. They got 3 armies there. You have to wait because that fucker just wasted all of her movement, so we're lagging behind now. Yeah, you really want to get a better relation with us, I understand that, but unfortunately for you, there's no changing my minds. Oh, did I send diplomatic missions this turn? I forgot. The answer is no, because I don't get any messages from this. So we'll start this turn by doing it. Actually, you can do it, Mr. Herodotus. If you get killed at Sparta, then that is your own fault. Alright, there. And then the next turn you move there, and then we'll declare war. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you get useless skills. Well, sort of semi-useless. They're good skills. Oh, I get a treasurer from that. Automatically. Interesting. Yeah, I never use those traits because they're mostly civil things. And although they're good traits, they take up an entire slot. And, you know, reducing corruption by 2% or giving your archers more range and more damage, the choice is easily made in my mind for a general of an army. This doesn't matter. I don't use those agents anyway. They're just there to provide some, what's it called? Some experience for the troops. Oh yeah, I forgot to move you as well.
I dare not ask much for my people.
Yeah, they're my defensive alliance because I misclicked when they asked at one point. Yeah, I wanted to click no and then the check mark to continue. Generous tribute. Oh, somebody died herself. Diplomat executed, whatever. Okay, so generous tribute twice. Herodotus did well with Sparta.
Ready for battle.
Yeah, okay, so you need your 30 spears. Those hillmen are temporarily in your ranks. Oh, you don't even have to. You can actually make it to Iconium. But I'll wait one turn anyway.
Any further requests?
Yeah, okay, so you two take on Ankita, you take Iconium, and all of you will band together to take out Tarsus and all of these guys that are hanging around it. So you lost your wife again, because she died. I don't care, so just get a new one and then keep on going. Where? Sparta, yeah. 99%, that's what I like to see. There we go, you see? Just make them think they're important by sending those political missions, even though they're just pawns in my gigantic chess play. Make them think they're super important, even though I don't even remember their name. I just remember that guy is Herodotus because he was in my Other Nobles list the previous episodes. Like, I don't care about... I have zero care for those guys. Zero care. Don't care what they like, what they do, how many children they leave behind if I send them off to die. I genuinely do not care. They're just pawns in my gigantic chess play and they think they're super important, but they're absolutely not. Would have done that stuff with people of my own family, but because, you know, wanting them to feel important and whatever. So they don't revolt like a fucking pathetic bitch. Like, they don't have zero say in the matter. Zero. It is absolutely insane that they keep forming political parties as if this is a democracy, because it's not. It's a dictatorship. The pharaoh is the absolute ruler and everything he says goes. If the pharaoh says, I want a fucking 300-meter tall golden statue in every single backwater town in my entire empire, then the response isn't, what the fuck are you on about? The response is, how will we, yes, my lord, I will have it done yesterday. That is the response, because anything he says goes. So it is absolutely insane that they think they can just form political parties and go and meddle in my political system, as if they have a fucking say in the matter. The ultimate joke is that they have zero say in the matter. If I snap my fingers, I can have them all eviscerated from this planet Earth immediately. It's so insane that they think that they can just actually just have a say in the matter, because they have absolutely nothing. They are nothing and they have nothing. But yeah, I have to make them think that they're important so that they don't revolt like a petty bitch and have 7,000 civil wars to deal with. Like, the 7,000 civil wars I've already dealt with was because I was hoping that they would stop doing that shit, but no. Absolutely ridiculous, those motherfucking guys. Such a stupid... I've already done many rants about this in various videos of Rome 2, but the politics system in this game is so fucking annoying. It's not fun at all. It's just an annoying chore. It is ridiculously... It drags on forever, and there's no reward for doing it well. Like, it's not like if you play 5D chess and then you outwit the political parties absolutely every way, shape, or form. You completely wipe the fucking floor with them. Then the reward is you don't really have to care all that much about politics. Or there's a different mechanic, like if you're a republic, you have to worry about different aspects of politics than when you're an empire. Just like in, I don't know, real life, you know? Especially in the time, because, of course, a lot of things happened with assassinations, especially in the Roman Empire. With emperors being assassinated. And not just in the Roman Empire, just in every country. Kings being assassinated, or just when country isn't doing well, then the thing, hey, I can fix it. Okay, sure, let's murder this guy because he's clearly not doing well. And then, you know, so that would be an interesting take. If you switch to an absolute monarchy, which we are in this case, with the pharaoh, then you would have to zero things to worry about this fucking council or court of nobles. Because this really feels like the Senate. You know, there's an emperor in Rome, and the Senate is also sort of still relevant, but not really. This feels like that. That was in Rome and maybe some other countries. That wasn't anywhere else. Everywhere else. They're pretending like it happens in every single country, but no. Which is insane. But you know, that would be an interesting thing. If you switch to an empire or an absolute monarchy or whatever you want to call it, then you would have to all of this would be thrown into the fucking trash, and then the only thing you have to worry about is that your pharaoh or your emperor or your king or whatever doesn't get assassinated. Like, you would have to maybe you have to spend extra money on additional bodyguards, or you need to make him favored with the people or something, or with the high class society, so that they don't think they have a chance to assassinate him and go away and get away with it. You know, stuff like that. That would be fun. That's, you know, when you have to see, this shit is fine when you're a republic. I mean, it's not perfect, because I find it super annoying that I have to manage all these other parties. It would be more fun if they did stuff on their own, and that I don't have to worry about them getting into a civil war. Well, I don't know. Like, I'm not a game developer, so of course I can't really say what the best solution would be. But that idea seems a lot more fun. That this political landscape, this only fits in the Republic, but this game just fucking copy pastes it everywhere, and it's annoying as all hell. It's not even the best way they could have done it. But no, they copied and pasted that everywhere, even if you're an absolute monarchy. And these political parties have no say in the matter normally. They think they can just form a political party and do things. Like, no! There literally is absolutely no way. It's ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. They think they have a say in the matter, but it's a gigantic, hilarious motherfucking joke, because they have zero say in the matter in reality. But I have to dance like a fucking... They're the puppet master. I am the puppet with strings attached to myself. I have to fucking... Go to this, pay them to shut up. Go to here, go to there. It's just annoying. And you know, that's sort of realistic that you have to like go all over the place to keep people relaxed, but they could have done it better, and it feels like this is more Republic stuff that you do while you're in Empire. If the pharaoh snaps his fingers and murders everyone and then says, hey, if you look at me funny, I'll have your head on the stake right next to that other guy's head on the stake. Do you honestly think that anybody has the fucking guts to form a political party? No. If they do anything, they want to assassinate the pharaoh outright, you know? That would make more sense. So you would have to worry about something completely differently. And that would be fun. This political party shit, is alright. I mean, I do think that they could have done it better than what they've done, than how it is in the game right now. But this political party shit is sort of fine when you're a republic. But when I start a campaign as Rome, I wouldn't be complaining about it as much. But we're not a republic. We never have been. We're an empire. We've always been an kingdom and empire. But you know, the pharaoh has always been the absolute ruler. This court of nobles just got pulled out of their ass. Those 300 guys that I have to please all the time, and then I have to dance in a fucking stupid dance just to keep them in line, which is ridiculous. Like I said, the pharaoh is the absolute monarchy, the absolute monarch. Anything he says goes. He is... What did they say? Osiris reborn? No, Horus reborn, Osiris in the afterlife. He's literally God on earth. Do you honestly think that when he snaps his fingers and says, I want to murder this guy, anybody will just have, like, they go to the fucking Senate and ask? Like, there shouldn't even be a Senate at all. There never has been. It's just the pharaoh. And maybe some what's it called? Some advisors here and there or whatever. But not a court of 300 nobles or something, as if they were a republic all the way back in the day somehow, magically. Like, fuck off. That's so stupid. And like I said, the pharaoh has so much power. If he snaps his fingers and he says all these political parties want all their heads on stakes in front of the royal palace in Alexandria, that happens. The army will just listen to him, especially to this pharaoh, because he's actually really respected by the army because he's a great general. And he's actually on the front line. He's not just hiding in his palace the whole time. So he has an insurmountable amount of respect from the army. So they'll follow his command no matter what. And then yet I have to fucking dance according to the whims of the fucking political parties. Otherwise they go, we're not happy, and then civil war. Absolute fucking ridiculousness. Absolutely ridiculous. If I snap my fingers, I want all of their heads on stakes. That's what would happen realistically. And what would also happen realistically is that nobody just forms a political party just to oppose the pharaoh. No, they plot an assassination attempt. That's what would happen realistically. So that would be a lot more fun. When you switch from republic to empire, or it's from republic to kingdom, or whatever, or league, I believe, which is another one. I don't know if Egypt can do it. No, Egypt can't do that. But the Greeks can. There's like league, which is a sort of like when you have nobody at the head or something. I don't exactly know what it is. I've never done it. But there's also that. When you switch to a different governance type, there should be different rules. That would be a lot more fun. This political party bullshit happens when you're a republic. When you, switch to empire, all that shit gets thrown in the trash, and all of a sudden you have to worry about completely different things. That would be a lot more fun. Like I said, what would realistically happen is that when the pharaoh just snaps his fingers and murders all these political parties, because he has the support of the army, some other people that get hurt by that, like that imaginary court of 300 nobles that the game just pulled out of their ass, they would be upset by that. Do you think they would form another political party and then oppose the pharaoh if he doesn't do their fucking ridiculously stupid tasks? No, of course not. They plot an assassination attempt. So then you would have to do politics, but then differently. You would have to spend additional money of your income on bodyguards for the pharaoh. You would have to get a good relationship with the nobles. You would have to, I don't know, like different shit. Get respect from the army if you don't have it already, or just use the respect for the army so that nobody dares to do an assassination attempt, because if they do, they'll know we won't survive because the army is absolutely in love with the pharaoh. So if we kill the pharaoh, then the entire army then will descend into a chaotic civil war because the army is going to completely cut our guts out, rip them up with their bare hands. So nobody dares to do an assassination attempt. Only the craziest people would do, like somebody that the pharaoh specifically wronged very, very deeply or whatever. You know, that sounds like a ton more fun. And when you're a kingdom, maybe the same, but not as much, because you're not as absolute of a ruler, because you're not an emperor or a pharaoh, you're a king. You know, and when you're a league, there would be completely different things that you have to worry about. That would be a fun politics system. But no, it's this ridiculous copy-pasted bullshit everywhere you go, and they keep pulling these political parties out of their ass. That court of 300 nobles is pulled out of their ass. It's so ridiculous, and you just zero power or whatever into doing it well. There's not even a game plan of doing it. Well, this is sort of doing it well, how I'm doing it right now, but I'm still have to do this and that and have to keep them in line by dancing like that's what I feel like. I feel like a puppet. I have to dance to their whims so that they don't revolt. I have to keep them entertained so that they don't get bored and start a civil war. That's what it feels like. I have zero say in the matter. It's not like I master the political landscape and I don't really have to worry about it because those guys, I mop the floor with them. No matter what I do, I have to dance like a monkey in order to keep them entertained so that they don't revolt. And it's just not fun. Not fun at all, that feeling. It would be better if you have that feeling of, okay, I fucking dominated the political landscape. Don't have to worry about politics for the next 50 turns or something. Because only then will they have recovered from what I've done to even have a shot at doing something back at me. That would be fun. High risk, high reward. You fucking master the political landscape and then the reward is, congratulations, you don't have to worry about it because all your political opponents are gone. By the way, do you want to switch to Empire because it's super easy now? That would make more sense. That would be more fun, but no, of course not. Anyway, I said I wasn't going to rant, but I did, so I'll stop it right now. I've got way more shit to say, but then nothing in this episode will get done. So let's distract everybody with war. I'm sorry, Galatia, because I know that we have a great relationship and everything. Oh, Jesus, wow, really? With everyone coming in? The game is like, no, this is impossible. Galatian legionnaires. Don't make... Legionnaires. Legionnaires by a fucking dumb barbarian. Don't make me laugh, man. Do you honestly think a fucking stupid barbarian can get a whatever? What a dumb piece of shit. Legionnaires. It's insulting to all legionnaires. No matter if it doesn't have any, it's just the name that they share. It's just insulting to legionnaires the world over. I know Rome is already dead, but it is insane that they would just go with the name legionnaires. Of motherfucking course. Oh, this is the army of the pharaoh. Those are the... No, 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 no. I didn't save, did I? I'll have to load an auto-save. But yeah, fuck it. That's the elephants I started the campaign with. I'm not going to lose them because of that. Yeah, so auto resolve is like, oh, these guys are insanely strong. Because their armies just work well better in auto resolve. But yeah, no, I'm not going to lose those elephants that I started the campaign with due to a random auto resolve battle. Like, I very rarely ever use like, even a model of elephants. Like, there's like, how many elephants are in the one thing? Like 20 or something? Okay, so yeah, everybody's on a mission. Let's save it. Then end the turn. Yeah, you see, because you've got half your movement. Okay. Yeah, fuck that. That's so dumb. Just lose that entire unit. Like I said, I never really use a elephant. Threat. Even when there's like caught right in the thick of things, they're just kind of there, and then occasionally I lose one or two or whatever. Betrayed. Famous bards. Okay, well, I believe the result this turn was more horrible than the last turn, but whatever. I'm not going to load again just because I want to get a better result. Yeah, pretty bad luck so far with the politic things. Or the diplomatic mission things, I mean.
Ready for battle.
Alright, so let's do it again. Declare war.
Let them cower before our might. Besieging
How on earth are they too far away? Okay, oh wow, they're just too... If they attack me, then they come in. But if I attack them, then they're too far away. Okay, so you go there. So he won't come in as reinforcements for them, but they are supporting each other because I'm gonna have to lay siege for at least a turn. Oh no, he does come in.
laying siege to the settlement.
Yeah, there's 3 armies coming in as reinforcements. So she can come in, but he can't because he's too far away. Okay, sure. Okay, so what do they have? Just a ton of levy freemen. Absolute garbage, but they perform fantastically in auto resolve.
We take this settlement for you, my
Well, it's actually sort of alright because then they'll probably be overconfident and sally out,
settlement.
which means that it'll be even easier to defeat them. There we go.
Let them cower before our minds.
Lay siege them, and then you. Oh, don't force march, just walk to there. Okay, something like that, I guess. The only one I will fight is Iconium. Because the other ones are walls and I'm building siege towers. I am building siege towers everywhere, right? Siege tower there. I definitely issue... Okay, yeah, I issued siege towers at everyone. So I will fight this battle manually and then I'll end off the episode. What the hell is this? Yeah, I know it's the general. I want to know... Whatever. I know it's the general. I want to know what unit that is. What it's called, what stats or whatever. But no, the game's like, oh, that's the general. I know. He's in the first place. He's in the first slot of the whole army. I know that's the general. The general's always there in Rome 2 Total War. Like, what the fuck? I know. I just want to know what unit it is. Alright, so the only thing we have to worry about is that the levy freemen? Yeah, the levy freemen have spears that they throw. Because every fucking unit has spears that they throw in Rome 2 Total War. So, we have to be careful with that. Elephants! Alright. Let's quickly march up here. Follow me! Alright, are they coming out or not? They also have a lot of slingers, I just remembered. With experience as well. So I guess my archers are going to take them out first. Form phalanx!
Spear infantry. That's a command. Lots of speed. And the double! Sons of the Nile!
Weird. Fucking hell. I have archers. They can arc their shots and yet no. They can't seem to hit whatever the fucking is shooting us. Okay. All of you there? Again, the fucking thing was yellow. Why are you moving? I hate that so much when the game does that. The game's like, oh yeah, when it's red, you have to move because you can't hit them. But if it's yellow, you don't have to move. And then it's yellow, and then the game's like, oh, you have to move. What's the point of that then? So annoying. I can't really charge in with my cavalry because everything else is spearmen. And not only that, spearmen that can throw spears too, so they'll just be a fucking slaughterhouse. An abattoir, as one would say. Alright, there we go. So then the two of them band together on him. There we go. They all fucking focus on this one guy and suck so hard. Like I said, I can't really do anything. The only other alternative is charging in with units, but that means they're going to get pelted with all of the fucking skirmishers that they sort of have. Alright, all of you. Oh man. Oh, they came back, of course they did. Okay. With surgical precision, taking out their slingers. So Galatian nobleman is what the unit is called. It should finally just notice the general there. It's like, hey, hang on, I wanted to check his name. Oh, what are they doing? They're all charging me now? They've had enough, it seems. Mercenary Cappadocian cavalry. Okay, they're all going in a massive charge now. No, just let the Cappadocian cavalry charge in. Who cares? Shoot the skirmishers. Not because I'm really scared of them, but because there's a blob of people there. Alright, so you can get ready to outflank.
Ready for orders.
It'd be better if you could just sneak in there. Okay, randomly a switch was flipped and they all just like... They just all go ham now for some reason. Deliver them to their gods. That's a pretty badass line. Okay, go. Attack, warriors of Egypt! No, they sent them in. Whatever is left of the Cappadocian cavalry. It's not so fucking funny anymore now, is it? When I'm all of a sudden charging you with cavalry. Just, yeah, there we go. Just stand like 2 meters behind. Well, this is more than 2, but just stand a few meters behind them and then just fucking throw spears right into their backs. Fuck them up. Oh, that's the general. Don't make him leave. Actually, make him leave. Get the archers to shoot him while he's walking this way. Alright. Get the chariots to move in a bit closer.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
He's fire. Why are they wavering? What the fuck? Okay, yeah, okay, losing decisively, but... whatever, what the fuck? I don't understand. There we go, so I'd say. They should be scared. There's chariots, elephants, they have nowhere to go, they're getting squashed to death at some point, at this point. Like we're crushing them to death right now. There, continue, kill them all. There we go. Just kill them all. There we go. You guys run down the people that make it out. Almost 400 kills, and these guys didn't even properly participate. They're just running down people that ran away already. Just stop. Yeah, what the fuck? Why on earth were you wavering? Look at how many soldiers you still have left. There was support all around. There was thorax swordsmen nearby. There was cavalry nearby. Elephants, chariots, phalanx. You had absolutely zero reason to be wavering. What in the actual fuck were you doing, man? That is insane that they were just starting to waver right there. There. How many kills? Well, a decent amount. So look at this, just all of these guys on the one gigantic pile. Alright, so we'll end the battle there. Heroic victory. Okay. Look at that! There's a levy. 3 kills, 2 kills, 3 kills, 2 kills, 1 kill, 1 kill, 3 kills, 2 kills. 10? Ooh, that guy did very well. 3 kills, 2 kills, 3 kills, 2 kills. Most of the damage was because of the slingers. And the general, because of course that's in a very elite unit. Yeah, those levy freemen do fantastically in auto-resolve, but when you fight the battle manually, then you realize that it's just in the auto-resolve that their stats or whatever are calculated. Or you know, the rest of the unit is not taken into consideration, they just look at stats or something. You can just spam an army with those and then auto-resolve, and then you win easily, but yeah, when you actually fight the battle manually, then you figure out that, oh, hang on, they're not that great actually. They're not that great after all. Yeah, we can occupy that. Because we'll just convert that. Apparently, we don't even have to convert that, apparently. And then do that. Alright, so I'll save it there, and then I'll end off the episode. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Click the like button underneath if you did. Subscribe to join the Roman army, and I'll see you in the next one. See you later, Romans. Valete.